But I was so happy when she moved on because she said she can never be numbered as a first wife or second wife. Hey guys, welcome back to the Purity Moses and Family TV. So in today's video, I'm making fish, making this for dinner for my family. So these are the ingredients. I've done this before anyways, so it's not a cooking tutorial. So with that, let's chat as we cook, as we make this food together. So it's a oven grade fish. Is it grade fish or yeah, or oven baked? So guys, what we're going to be chatting about today, it is very sensitive. So let me wash this one first and blend it before I start cutting the fish. It is very sensitive. It's what has been trendy since last year regarding you and May Edochie. It is very devastating. It is touching, and in fact I don't know which word to use for it, guys. It is very touching, especially what happened recently regarding that family. I don't know what you think, but for me, I'm just going to be pouring my heart here. It's touching, so emotional. It is so emotional. What I'm trying to say is that I knew, according to their story, they met at uni. The lady suffered with the man, and they got married and they start having kids. Beautiful kids at that. Beautiful kids. So what do you guys think that makes me, no, that makes you, Edochie, which he was the last person I was expecting this kind of news from. I really do adore that man before. I respected him. But since this has happened, I was like, trust no one. Trust no one. Anything can happen in this time and age. God. So, what do you really think that makes me, you, Edochie, to like do what he did? Hmm? Why did he do a thing like that? I've been asking myself this question. I haven't gotten any answer. The only answer that I've got is when you draw things, trouble with your hands, be ready to face it. The reason why married women complain about their husband going outside, for me, the reason why married women complain about their husband going outside, sleeping with side chick and all, it's not because they are afraid of them bringing another child, which is not good at all. But it's not just because of that. It's because one, my opinion, one one is for them not to bring STD, deadly disease, which has happened to a lot of people, which I will be talking about today. This I just made sure had happened to a lot of people. Women who say, oh, it's my husband. Even if he go outside, I will bear it. Motivational speakers. Hmm? Even if he goes outside, I will bear it. When you as a woman, you go outside. When you as a woman, you go outside. Will the man bear it and forgive you? Even if he pretend to forgive you, one day you see you'll be dead because he has retaliated, kill you. That's the forgiveness they gave to you. But aside that, one of the reasons why women are always complaining about their husband being unfaithful in marriage, in marriage, yeah, is this type of things. You see, you Edochie, notice what happened. She was broken, she was heartbroken, but she picked up herself And you think she's on social media, she's laughing. You think that's the end of all. At the closest, when she's in her room or alone, that's when she will start thinking about all these things. It's not easy. It's not easy. During the day, you see people that will talk to you and you well, don't worry, you are reigning in social media because people are supporting you, which is good because I I supported that as well because she's human, she needs that kind of support. But at her closest, do you know what is happening to her? Do you know what is happening? But I was so happy when she moved on because she said she can never be numbered as a first wife or second wife. No, not everybody can succumb to that. Not everybody can agree to that. I will not, never, ever, ever agree to being agreeing my husband coming up with a second wife. What is that? If it's marriage that is taking people to heaven, I will say, God, you understand. I will never do this marriage of a thing because I can't stand it. It's not because of jealousy, it's because of different things. Polygamy is evil. It's not good. It's not a thing to practice. It's not a thing to practice. And what I noticed about our Nigeria people, most of them, I'm not saying all of them, most of them, what I noticed about them, when they have little money, that's when they will be thinking about second wife. Instead of them to establish their lives, build their families, and put their children in the best school because those children are your future. The next thing they will be thinking about is, yes, I'll marry another wife now if you misbehave. Did the woman, your wife, your first wife, did she ask you not to marry another wife? Go and marry her. But the main thing that women are running away from is what just happened to you, Edochie. Yeah, you and me, Edochie. Now, imagine innocent woman uh, uh, experiencing this devastating. Oh no, gosh! As if she had not had enough already. I watched YouTube. I knew what they said she has been through within a month. Within a month, the arm robber went to her store, take a lot of stuff. Then after then, this one happened. Just because, did she marry wrong? That's my question. Because this is the man she knew from day one. She did not marry somebody's husband though. This is her own husband. They grew up together. Did she marry wrong? In fact, how do you even know in this world that we are now, when you are getting married, to know whether the person is right or not? Because a lot of destiny changer are outside as a husband, as a man outside there. They will meet you with your life in order and come and disorder your life for you. How do you know them? Guys, comment down below because me, I really want to know. I want to know because this is getting too much though. It is getting too much. This topic today is so sensitive. I did not want to talk about it. But I just said I should make people out there know today, whoever that is interested, that, and I need your opinion as well because it's getting scary. It is. Young children, young adults growing up, seeing this kind of things, they are scared. They are scared. How can you be married and go out of love? Is that how marriage works? You go out of love. Sometimes they will say, oh, it's the way they were brought up. For me, I think when you have children, they come with different character, different character to possess. They come with, when I say possess, I'm not saying they are possessing, as in different character to portray. And they have their own decision. It's not about, before people will be saying it's upbringing. This is not upbringing anymore. It's just, I don't know what I will call it. Because why I'm saying this is, even you, Edochie dad, uh, Miss Pete, is it Peter Edochie? Pet Edochie, Sir Pet Edochie. He was married to one woman. No, he is, sorry, I said was. He is married to one woman. Hmm? So why would his last born be doing this? You are not a woman now to say, oh, your husband misbehaved, that's why you left. You are the one who misbehaved for your first wife to say, no, I cannot be numbered. Yes, it's not all women that agree polygamy. Any woman that agree polygamy, I think they know what they are doing. Especially when you are a first wife and you agree for your husband to bring a wife in. Me, I don't trust that kind of women. Because me, I cannot stand it. If I cannot stand it, doesn't mean that women cannot stand it. But for me, I don't trust that kind of women, because what will you call that if it's not evil? Your husband wake up all of a sudden and say, it's not that you don't have, it's not that you could not bear children for him. It's not that you could not bear him children. You have 4 lovely children, which is not 3 now. It's so sad to say. It's so sad to say. God help us. Oh, God Almighty. Guys, I really want to hear your opinion. Is this thing that is trending now since last year, it trend to become devastating, and just one person passing through this thing that the husband caused for himself, and is not using it to affect the innocent woman. If this is not wickedness, what are we going to call it? What should we call it? If it's not wickedness, guys. Me, I don't know. It is very, very devastating. Because before, I would say, if you have a male child, make sure you bring that child up well. If you have this, don't just say, oh, because it's a male child, it should be watching telly in the sitting room. Then the guests will be cooking because it's a male child. What's that? What is that? That's you spoiling that child, and I pity the woman that kind of child will marry. So in this case, we delete you. I have gathered concerning this family. The father is still married. Sorry for the noise. The father is still married to his mom, and the father is married to his mom and his mom alone. No side. I don't know. No second wife. No second wife, guys. Because if the dad has a second wife, it should have been leaked out by now, especially now that the son brought their family matter to the public. It should have been leaked out and say, oh, like father, like son. It should have been leaked out. But the father didn't do any such. Like I said, it should have been leaked out. Imagine, what will you call this, guys? I want to hear your opinion, guys. It is a very tough topic to talk about. It is a very devastating topic to talk about. And it is very emotional topic to talk about, guys. It's touching. It's touching. Because I don't really know what men want. I don't know. I don't know. The issue is that if what they draw with their hand is affecting them alone, it would have been a little bit better, because using it to rob your innocent woman, that's what all women, I think, is avoiding. That is making them to say no to polygamists. I think so. So, as we talk on, guys, I need to hear your opinion, guys, because this that is happening, I don't know. Sometimes I'll just be thinking, if everybody can gather and bring minds together to talk about these things. Only this time, our parents, most of our parents, they have 2 wives, 3 wives, but they things like this hardly happened. Although it does happen, But at the end of the day, if you are doing evil concerning your co-wife or your co-wife's children, as I understood, is it will return back to your head. Because what they call tradition and culture, this generation have thrown it away. But they did not throw out the flirting, the sleeping around, the side chick. They didn't throw that away, but they throw out. I'm a Christian. I practice Christianity. Yeah, I am a Christian. I can boast of that. But the thing is that Christianity shouldn't stop you from practicing your own culture, your own culture, because that's where this thing comes from. That's where it comes from. Because a situation whereby someone we say they are Christian, but they are taking somebody's husband, taking somebody's wife. Okay, the reason why I brought this issue of a Christian in, it's because Mr. I don't want to mention the second wife name because I'm so cross with her. True. Even if it's the man that goes with her. Maybe it's the man that involves himself with her. But for me, I'm so cross with her because I will never ever see that a man that is shouting me out is married with happy family, then I will still shook my head on it. What will I call that? If that is not evil, what will I call it? What would I call it? That's evil in the highest order. Because you see a blessed family like this. You see a blessed family like this, and you went and shook your head inside and destroyed that family. Yeah, it's destroyed. This is not destroyed. Because I don't know what to call it if it's not destruction. What else would they do to her again? What else would they do to me again? It's really touching, guys. Whenever I'm saying this, it's so emotional. So emotional, guys. I don't know. The first time I saw it on the telly, I don't want to believe it. I didn't want to believe it. But so fortunate that it's true. So fortunate that it's true. So the reason why I brought tradition inside, as they said, that Mr. Abasi, you the S's, no, not S's, you the husband who paid a bride price, they haven't returned the bride price yet. And yet, you is aware. It's not that you is not aware, he is aware. Because before tradition can work against you, especially when you know what is happening and you covering it up for the woman. That's when tradition can work against you. I'm not from Igbo, but tradition is tradition. Yeah, tradition is tradition. So how can you marry somebody else's wife because the bride price have not been returned yet? If the woman tried to return the bride price several times and the man did not collect it, that's the man's fault. Especially if it's the man, if it's not the man that asked you to leave, or it's the man that run away from you, automatic, the marriage is broken. The marriage is broken if it's the man that run away from his responsibility and abandon you and your children. Automatic, the marriage is broken. So, but you still have to return the bride price. But if you refuse to take, that's another thing. It will not affect you. You move on. You move on. But this issue of Judy and Mr. Obasi, according to what I have gathered as a YouTuber, that you refused Mr. Obasi seeing his own children. That's devastating. How can another man refuse a man like him to be seeing his own children? I don't know how true it is. That's what I gathered. One, that's bad. Secondly, if you is aware that Mr. Abasi paid Judy Austin's bride price and it has not been returned yet, why would he agree to even date that kind of woman, not to talk of paying a bride price. Yeah, inside last year, they showed when he went and paid um, Judy Austin's bride price. And, and according to what I gathered, the wife, which is May, did not know until the bride price of that woman is paid. How, even if this your first wife did you something that you can never ever forget, would you just would you treat her this way, the way you have treated this woman? As if that is not enough, look at what has happened now. Guys, look at what happened. What will you call this? Hmm? What would you call this, guys? What would you guys call this? What would you call this? I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand. And he's calling himself Odogun. Odogun where? Odogun that don't know how to control his home. God. Who is that Odogun? Odogun my foot. Odogun that does not know law and tradition. Hmm? You fooled yourself. To go back now is difficult for you because you know you have. He knows that he has fooled himself. But to go back now, for him, is not claiming right. Because he doesn't know what to say. He has damaged a lot of things. I bet you he's confused. He doesn't even know what to do. Okay, guys, it's time for the plantain now. It's time for me to start slicing the plantain now. Because the fish is in the oven, as you saw me put it earlier on. So, guys, story continue. This is going to be a long video. Be patient to watch because what I'm saying here, it makes a lot of sense. It does make a lot of sense, guys. Look, like I said before, women not wanting their husband to marry a second wife. I don't see any woman that is her head is correct that will say, darling, go and marry a second wife. Except the woman, so that is fair. So, any woman that is saying, oh, darling, yes, in fact, they are not saying it, that is jealous of you, even flirting. You don't have to do that. See, men we say, yes, man is a man, woman is a woman. Who told you that? Are we not the same human being? See what a man is a man costs you now. Eh? The reason why I'm making this video today is because it affects the innocent woman, which is very, very, oh God, which is very, very painful. It is very, 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 very painful. It's so uncomfortable. I'm so uncomfortable to discuss this. But I have to because it's hurting me. I have to say it out. So, because you know what I'm experiencing? Whenever I see the post of that, anytime they put post there and the child is included, I don't listen to that kind of video. It's not because of anything, because it's touching. It's devastating. It's it's painful. It's painful, especially when the woman is innocent. Because I called her innocent. If she is not, she would have come out ranty a lot of time. And that said doesn't even make her a bad person. It doesn't make her a bad person because if you cause trouble, if you cause trouble in the house, the only way a woman can retaliate is like talking. It's talking. She can't do any other thing. But in the aspect of May, I've been watching her. She never come out to say anything. What else would a man ask for? What else would a good man ask for? No, they like trouble. And when they're inside that trouble, they can't say it anymore because they don't want them to say, oh, you are the one that is not good. They will bear it till they die. Till they die, they will bear it and be bearing it there. So, guys, the issue of these women, so many women calling themselves motivational speaker, advising women to bear, be there, bear. There are some certain things you can bear in life, and we are all different. because it's not everybody that can bear this kind of rubbish. It's a rubbish because what you never discuss with a woman, then all of a sudden you came up with another woman to I don't know what to say. So there is a story I read, I watched on social media. You can call it lie. Those of you that will say it's fabricated, until you experience it, then you will know. There are some certain things in life that I will see when I was growing up. I was saying, all these ones are lying. But when I, as I start as I start seeing things in life, then I knew that what you have not seen, you haven't worked. You haven't worked. You haven't worked. I don't know how to put it in English. You haven't reached there. Yeah, you have not reached there. What you have not seen in life. May God not let us see anything like this. It's not. You can't even wish your enemy this. No, you can't wish your enemy this. There is a story on a TikTok which I watched recently. A man was dating. Look at what these men are causing to their innocent women. Oh. See, a man was dating a man was married and he has a side chick. So that side, the man was so into this side chick that he gave this side chick everything that she wants. The side chick started thinking about the man making him a second wife. Imagine, because she thought if she's a side chick, she's enjoying this. What if what about when she becomes a wife? So the man, according to them, doesn't want second wife. I think he does not want to break his wife's out. But listen, you have already break her out by cheating on her. You have already break her out by cheating on her, darling. You are not my darling idiot. So you have already break her out. You've broken her out already by cheating on her. So he told the side chick that it isn't going to make her a second wife. Never. It's never his plan to have any second wife. So he paid the girl off. As he paid the girl off, the girl agreed, thinking that she has forgotten. Could you believe what they said happened? The girl connived with the driver. You know, girlfriend, I always say it then when I was growing, not when I was growing up. I always say to my ex then that, oh, your girlfriend know me, I don't know your girlfriend, which is very, 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 very dangerous. That's what happened. The manji side chick connive with driver. Can't you see how close him and the driver is? Guys, can't you see how close she and the driver, she and the driver is before conniving with her? So, sorry, I'm just trying to fix this. So the side chick connive with the driver to hurt this family and poison them because of somebody else's husband. But who caused it? Who gave her the privilege? Is it not the man? It is the man that gave. Sorry for the video. I'm just trying to fix this. Yeah. It's the man that gave her the privilege of doing what she did, isn't it? So he connect with the driver. Guess what happened? She poisoned them and put something in their food. And all of them got killed. The man, the woman, and the 4 kids left with the man. It's the driver that now confessed. But you will be saying it's fabricated now. I guess you'll be saying that it's fabricated. When you experience it, don't call it fabrication, okay? Because what you are watching on internet now, watching on YouTube, all that you are watching on YouTube, is it fabricated as well? That woman did not deserve my attention. That's why I'm not even measuring a lot in this thing. in this video. That's why, because looking at her alone, people like that, all these women that is like her, that have the mind to take somebody's husband, they are ready to do anything. That's why they are ready. So it's the driver that now confessed to the man. This story I'm telling you, if you want me to put the link where I watch it from on TikTok, I will put it so you can go and watch. Because nowadays, don't say fabrication. Because if you deny it, God is seeing your heart. If you argue it, God is seeing your heart. When it happened to you, then you will remember. In fact, God will remind you, even if your memory is not working well, God will remind you and say, "Oh, didn't you say it's a fabrication? Not that you are experiencing it, so it's the fact, it's the truth." Because things happened in this life. So if I don't know about that woman, if someone have told her before about the side chick to her husband, the only way to prevent it before is for her leaving. It's for her leaving. The driver wouldn't have been able to poison them. It's for her leaving, warning her husband, if you don't change, if you don't stay away from that woman, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not doing this anymore. But for her, she was managing. Oh, let me stay. Especially some women that doesn't have job, or they're just full housewife. For them to take decision on their own, it's very, very, very difficult for them, because they don't have any income, where anywhere in fact, just full housewife looking after their kids, which is not bad, but at least have something doing. Nowadays, women, you don't have to travel to go to work before you will start any money. You can do it at the space of your house. You can do it or in your own house, on pyjama self, in using one hand to take care of the kids and using one hand to, especially if you can operate a computer. But nowadays, I'm not sure there's anybody that cannot operate computer anymore. But if you cannot, don't make that as an excuse. Go and learn. Go and learn before putting men in your head like they are your everlasting. They are your God. You don't even treat God the way you are treating men, all these men. A lot of them does not deserve it. Any man that deserves worshiping is a man that knows what he wanted. It's a man that can keep his family. It's a man that can treat his wife like a queen. Then the wife will treat him like a king. Yeah, it's not a shitty man. Gosh, that's disgusting. It is disgusting. Don't be saying, "Oh, this lady is taking it personal." I'm not taking it personal. I'm just saying it the way it is in my mind. Okay, guys, yeah, it's ready. I don't know what this spoon is doing here. Let's use it to take away this thing there. You see, this is my dish myself already. I dish this for myself. I didn't dish myself. I dish this food for myself. So the fish is ready, well cooked, so seasoned. And join me in my next video, guys, about what we chat about on this video. What do you guys think? Can you please comment down below? What is your thought about all this that is happening? Why is men dragging wahala for themselves, and not using it to rob the innocent women? And you guys, motivational speaker, oh, beer, stay, it's everywhere. There are still some good guys. There are still some good guys. And I used to thought you is one of them. But I don't know what came over him. But God help us. We shouldn't conclude this time that, oh, you may marry the wrong man. How can it be the wrong man since 16 years? Nevertheless, me, I don't know finish. So more na comment. Comment, comment down below. Let's keep shouting like what you thought about this video. Let's know. Let me know. Comment down below by contributing. Yeah, that's the word. By contributing, okay? Because it's really devastating. God Almighty help us. Save us. protect us from all evil. And in fact, I'm short of words, guys. I have a lot of story to tell, but this video will be too long. So manage this one first, okay?